Hey everyone, it's Jessica Depew and welcome to the 22-minute Mom Makeover Roadmap. In the next 22 minutes, I want to give you some really quick and effective training because if you're a mom like me, you don't have tons of free time and you need communication to be quick, efficient, and effective because you never know when you're going to get interrupted, right? So my promise to you is that if you will listen for the next 22 minutes, and even if you get interrupted and get pulled away, give it a quick pause and come back and listen to the end. I'm going to give you some really powerful and effective tools. The things I'm going to teach you are going to have an immediate and positive impact on your life. So really quick, here's who I am and what I do. I'm Jessica Depew. I'm a mom of 3 from Texas, where I run a yoga studio and a wellness school. And here I am setting up for a big Christmas market event at the yoga studio. And you can tell it's Christmas by my socks. I'm rocking my Christmas socks in this picture. That's how we dress in Southeast Texas in the winter. It's like Christmas socks and short sleeves, basically. So the main thing you need to know about me is that I used to be a total control freak and a perfectionist. And after I graduated from law school in my 20s, I went on to run my own firm while trying to be this perfect mom, the smartest business owner, the best wife, the most brilliant legal mind of the 20th century. And I did pretty well at keeping all those balls in the air for a while. And I got really good at creating the illusion that I had it all together. Until one day. I was in a court hearing and I had an anxiety attack in the ladies' room at the courthouse. It was really scary and it brought me to a very vulnerable place in my life. It was right after this episode that I decided I needed to seek out something to help me manage my stress. And that's when I got into yoga. Well, fast forward to the present day. I'm now 40, for those of you who are doing that math. And I've been teaching and coaching other women in yoga and wellness for over 15 years now. I'm so invested in the health and well-being of other moms and other women who, like me, may have struggled in the past with feelings of overwhelm and burnout. Have you ever had any of these challenges? Have you ever felt like you're one person trying to do the job of about 10 people? And have you ever felt like everything is up to you? Do you sometimes wonder if you'll ever feel rested ever again? Do you wish you had more help? Do you wish you had more time to yourself? Do you ever feel like it's all just really hard? And even sometimes feel a little bit lonely? Well, I have certainly experienced all of these things at various times, and I've found that it doesn't ever really go away completely, but I have also found a solution. I mentioned I'm into yoga and meditation and wellness, right? So here's the life-changing, game-changing info I want to pass along to you. Your experience of motherhood and of life is determined by 4 main things. That's it, just 4. It's determined by how you think, how you eat, how you sleep, and how you move. And while I can't address all 4 of these areas with you in this short time in great detail, I want to give you what I think is the most important one. The number one thing keeping most moms stuck is not lack of resources or unappreciative kids or overbooked schedules or unfair bosses or lazy partners. I know it feels that way sometimes, but the truth is that you have what I call in my training program a limiting belief. We all have them. And until you discover your limiting belief, you're going to keep feeling generally crappy. So what is a limiting belief? A limiting belief is anything that disconnects you from truth. It keeps you in your comfort zone, keeps you from thriving, it robs you of your energy, and it sabotages all efforts you have to grow or to shine. But the good news is that once you can pinpoint what your limiting belief is and what this is for you, your experience of burnout and disorganization and exhaustion will start to shift in a powerfully incredible way. So like I said, I've coached many women over the past 15 years, hundreds of women. And these are just a few things that some of my clients say. This is Michelle. And Michelle says, ever since I was a child, I've dealt with anxiety and depression. But since working with Jessica, I've found everything I was looking for and infinitely more. I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that Jessica's teachings have beautifully changed my life. This is Michelle, and here she is with her oldest daughter. She's a mom of 2 girls. Thank you, Michelle. And then here's Darcy. Darcy says, I cannot say enough good things about the training I have received with Jessica. It was so much more than what I could have expected. This training has forever changed my life. And Darcy is also a mom of 2 too. Her kids are a little bit older, and she is just rocking it. She was an amazing student and did such great work in the program. And we have Sarah. I love this picture. Sarah is the boy mom, right? Like she's the hashtag boy mom. Jessica's words often come back to me in times of feeling stressed. I call her my Polly Pocket for grown-ups. She always inspires me to be more courageous and to notice if I get caught up in my story. And then we have Lauren. Lauren says, I joined Jessica Depue's training when I decided I wanted to grow. I know I'm on the right path because the world around me is changing as I change. Thank you, Jessica, for teaching me how to breathe in the light. And Lauren owns a wellness studio and yoga studio out here in South Texas too, and she is crushing it. All right, so 4 areas we're going to focus on in this program are as follows. Really quick. It's a 4-module online program that will teach you how to master those 4 areas I told you about earlier. Remember, your experience of motherhood and of life is determined by how you think, what you eat, how you move, and how you sleep. So Module 1 is called Transformational Thinking. This is where I'm going to help you to uncover some of those limiting beliefs that have likely been sabotaging your efforts to transform your health and robbing you of your energy. And when you learn to recognize these beliefs, they have less power over you. And you can then replace them with new and empowering beliefs that will help move you toward a more vibrant and inspired experience of motherhood and of life. Module 2, empowered eating. Okay, everyone knows that nutritious food is key, but this module also offers a new perspective on your relationship with food. Once you're able to identify how you might be stress eating or eating for other reasons other than hunger, or the other thing we do, which is judging everything about yourself and your diet, it can be a big eye-opener. And in this module, I go over specific nutrition tips, my favorite supplements, and some secret energy cocktails, caffeine-free, ways to support your digestion for maximum nutrient absorption and increased stamina and energy. Module 3 is all about mindful movement. Our bodies are made to move. Movement keeps the muscles strong, the joints loose, but even more importantly, it keeps your organs healthy. I don't know if you've ever seen a pond or like a stagnant body of water that started to grow mold. Well, your organs do the same thing when you are stagnant. Okay, not actual mold, but your organs can become putrefied and toxic when you're sedentary, which means that they have to work all that much harder to keep you alive, which means you're doing more work, which means you feel tired. So if you want to have more energy, you must get moving. This is not about punishing yourself for hours at the gym or on the treadmill, though. I'm not a big believer in that. I believe that movement should feel good to your body, and it should be something you look forward to. So in this module, I'm going to teach you 4 yoga classes. There's a yoga practice for energy, one for sleep, one for better digestion, and then there's also a yoga practice to ease anxiety on those days where you're feeling like you just have a really hectic day and you need to unwind. So even if you've never done yoga before, don't worry. These classes are about 20 to 30 minutes each, and they were created with all levels of experience in mind. And finally, Module 4 is about sleep synergy. Even if you don't have trouble sleeping, I'm betting you know someone who does. A recent study reported that approximately 68% of Americans have trouble sleeping. That's about 160 million people. And if you're one of these people, it makes sense that you would feel tired during the day and have very little energy to take care of yourself. Well, in this module, we're going to look at some reasons why maybe you're not sleeping, and you'll learn how to create a soothing bedtime ritual. I will teach you some breathing practices to help calm anxious and racing thoughts, and you'll also gain access to some holistic remedies like oils and herbs and my super popular and effective nighty-night cocktail. Again, it's alcohol-free, but this will have you catching some Z's in no time. So why this course? Why this course is great for you and perfect for you, the busy mom. First of all, clarity. You'll never have to look around and hunt about what to do. You've probably experienced this frustration of feeling like something needs to improve or change in some area, but you're not quite sure how to start. And it's like you need a do something, but do you start eating paleo or try CrossFit, or do you download a meditation app, or find some essential oils or some herbs or some pills to make you sleep better? Or do you maybe go look up some yoga classes on YouTube or read the latest new inspirational self-help book by that savvy mompreneur? Or. And it can feel confusing in this attempt to manage your health. And so in an attempt to manage your overwhelm, you're now more overwhelmed. So this program is designed to prevent that. And you'll never have to look around again and do the guesswork. It will give you clarity on exactly what to do and how to do it. No more guesswork. It's also going to save you time and aggravation of trying fad things that don't work. And I can tell you, I've been around the wellness industry for so long now. I have tried so many things that don't work. And I've seen some crazy stuff. Do you guys remember when acai berries were going to save us all, or like when kale smoothies first got really popular, and then it's like all anyone could talk about? And those things are great, but the nutrition education that you're going to get from me is not a fad. It's based on sustainable principles, and it's about adjusting your relationship to food. And finally, you're going to shorten your learning curve, because the benefit of me spending a lot of years and years and years and dollars and hours and studying and learning and trying all these different things is that now you don't have to. I'm going to give you the distillation of all my knowledge in these areas. And you never have to get on a plane and fly to a conference or read long books or attend seminars. And you can do those things if you want to. But knowing what to do and being able to do it faster is really great for you, because you get to spend less time figuring it out and more time enjoying the benefits, feeling more energized, and hanging out with your kids. How is this program different? There are so many programs and courses and things out there claiming to be able to change your life. And so I want to make a quick case for you for how this one is different. First of all, this is not a quick energy fix pumping you full of caffeine. And I know that sometimes feels like the quick go-to easy thing to do, but I can tell you the caffeine cycle is going to ultimately leave you feeling more depleted and more exhausted. So we're not going to do any of that. The second thing we're not going to do in this program is we're not going to band-aid over the root beliefs that are keeping you stuck. And we're not going to do a bunch of empty affirmations and self-help positive thinking lingo. We're going to really get to the root of what is going on in your subconscious and pull this to the surface so that it has a less effect over you. The third thing this is not is a fad or a cleanse or a detox. It's not going to leave you feeling hungry and cranky. And I've done those before. It's terrible because you just are in a bad mood all the time. You're hungry and you're depleted. These things in this program is based on sustainable food nutrition. This is not a boot camp of super strenuous cardio that will make you sore and irritable and you can't even pick up your toddler, or if you have young kids, or like can't even stand up off the toilet because you're so sore. We're not going to do that. We're going to do movement that feels good to your body and keeps you healthy and strong. Other thing we're not going to do is ignore the one thing that lots of fitness programs ignore, which is sleep. We all know that eating healthy and moving more are good for you, but how are you sleeping? Because if you're doing hard workouts and you're not sleeping well, you're actually increasing your cortisol production, which is going to cause your body to store fat. And finally, you're going to get to be part of a community of moms who've got your back, including me. On the days when you're feeling the weight of it and you're just feeling like you can't take it anymore, I can almost guarantee you that someone is going to be there to offer some words of support and encouragement. Never underestimate what it feels like to have other women in your corner. And then results. I'll tell you, I don't know many coaches who get the results that I've gotten in terms of total energy, mood, and health transformation. I'm really good. I have certain strengths, and I'm really good at analytical thinking. Remember, I used to be a lawyer. So my approach is unique in the sense that I'm not just interested in your gene size. I'm not just interested in your mindset. I'm not just interested in your sleep hygiene. I'm interested in it all. I want to approach it all, because leaving one area untouched would be like trying to drive a car on 3 wheels. We need all 4 wheels to be functioning. And others don't teach it this way, and they don't get the results that I get. And I also have this great gift that I think maybe some other coaches and teachers don't really have, which is I'm a realist. Remember, I'm a mom. I have 3 kids. And I know that if I don't make a program doable and accessible with reasonable time considerations and fun classes and interesting digestible content, you're not going to do it. And if you don't do it, you don't get results and you don't feel more energized and you keep feeling overwhelmed and burned out. And it's just one more task for you to have a sense of inadequacy around, or feeling like a failure about. And that sucks. That's not what I want for you. So this course is super practical. The program is designed with the busy mom in mind. So here's why it's a great deal. To work with me one-on-one, I typically charge a little over $200 an hour. And you can see here the breakdown of some of my private client packages. One-on-one yoga sessions for 6 weeks would run around about $1,350. And then we've got my 6-week mindset coaching package. We normally meet 2 times a week for that for 6 weeks. And this is where we uncover your limiting beliefs. We get your mindset moving in a better direction. And that's normally around $2,700. And then I have my Ayurvedic nutrition package, which goes for $595. My sleep synergy program runs around $350. And you can see the total here comes in just around $5,000. Now, over the past 15 years, I've spent, no kidding, probably $100,000 learning what I've learned and taking classes and courses and certifications in yoga and wellness and nutrition. And you, of course, can spend that kind of time and money if you want to, and maybe you do. But what would it be worth to you to save that time and money, and instead of paying $5,000, you can get all access to this awesome training for the special price of $1. Yep, just $1 to start, and it's an all-access 2-week trial. When you sign up for $1, I'm also going to include some really cool bonuses. You're going to get a bedtime rituals for busy moms journal. This is full of beautiful quotes and reflections for the end of the day to help you unwind your busy mind, because as a mom, there's just always so much stuff on your mind. Sometimes we can have a hard time falling asleep and unwinding at night. You're also going to get my mind and body makeover tracker kit. So that's complete with my Beat the Bloat cheat sheet. So you can get that nice flat tummy and good for digestion, all tips on digestion. You're going to get my guided relaxation practice for sound sleep. That's that audio download that's going to help you relax and fall asleep easily. You're also going to get the bedtime journal and sleep synergy rituals. This includes nighttime rituals you can do for 2 minutes or up to 40 minutes, depending on how much time you have. And there's no risk to you. Like with all my courses and trainings, I offer a 14-day money-back guarantee. So if you try it out, for whatever reason, you want your dollar back, you need to bail, then just let me know and I'll refund your investment, as long as you let me know within the first couple of weeks. The biggest objections I hear when it comes to moms investing in their own health and wellness is, the first thing I hear is, Jessica, I'd really like to. It sounds great. But the truth of the matter is, it seems like a lot to keep up with. And I already have so much to keep up with. So I get it. If you're an overwhelmed mom, the absolute last thing you need is more to do and more to keep track of. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to include another bonus, which is my healthy habit tracker. And this is going to help you to track your progress. You're going to track your yoga practices. You're going to track your meditations, your food, and all the great habits you'll be learning, so that it doesn't feel so overwhelming and you can start to see your progress and feel good about the implementation and feel good about what you're learning and what you're doing for yourself. Now, the next big objection I hear is price. And so even though this training is worth over $5,000, I know how household budgets can sometimes be an obstacle. And so I really want to let you try this program for 2 weeks and see. Just try it for $1. Yep, $1. And then if you love it, you want to keep learning with me and training with me, you'll just pay the $49 a month membership. And of course, you can cancel at any time for any reason. So to recap, I'm offering my signature program, the Mind and Body Makeover for Busy Moms, where I'll teach you how to reorganize and up-level those 4 important areas of your life: how you think, how you sleep, how you move, and what you eat. And this is a coaching package that I normally charge $5,000 for, and you get it for a 2-week trial today for $1. And when you sign up, you also get access to all the bonuses: the bedtime ritual, the Beat the Bloat cheat sheet, that guided relaxation audio for those times when you're feeling stressed and having trouble falling asleep. And you also get the healthy habit tracker to help log your progress so that you can feel on purpose with the things you'll be learning. And as always, you get that no risk money back guarantee. So hey mom, I know many of us are not great at doing things for ourselves. We do for our kids, we do for our families, but it is time to invest in your own well-being. No more feeling overwhelmed, no more burnout, no more lackluster experience of motherhood and of life. You were made for more, and you deserve more. And I can't wait to share this awesome program with you.